Hello everyone, this is Crypto 911. So today we will be discussing about a well-known project which everybody seems to be talking about these days. This project is designed on the following principles. Number one is enhancing the scalability while ensuring security and decentralization. Number two, enabling seamless cross-shard transaction for user quality of experience. Number three is simple account management for clients. Number four is open standards to support various DApp. And number five is incentive-driven ecosystem. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about Quarkchain Network. So what is Quarkchain? Quarkchain is a high-throughput blockchain that aims to achieve millions of transactions per second. It is also a high-capacity peer-to-peer transactional system that is changing the world with the revolutionary blockchain technology. You see, some blockchain designs trade-off security with scalability. Since the demands have increased tremendously, the ultimate goal of blockchain is to extend the scalability as high as possible while keeping security and decentralization in appropriate level. So the question now is, what makes Quarkchain different than the normal blockchain? For current blockchain technology, there are two basic functionalities in each block within the chains. Number one is ledger, which includes current ledger state, performs transactions, and record results. Number two is confirmation, which confirms the result of the transactions from ledger and then mines the block to reach desired difficulty or the POW. Based on the observation, the Quarkchain network adopts the divide and conquer idea to separate the two main functions into layers and thus enhance the scalability while guaranteeing the security. The detailed design is given as follows. Number one, the Quarkchain network contains an elastic sharding blockchain layer which contains a list of minor blockchains, or the shards, or what we call, and then each shard processes a subset of all transactions independently. Therefore, as the number of shards increases, shards can process more transactions concurrently. As a result, the system capacity increases as the number of shards increases. Number two is the Quarkchain network has a root blockchain or root chain that confirms all blocks from sharded blockchains. The root blockchain does not process any transaction since it's not economically efficient, but it blocks has efficiently strongly difficulty so that reverting any transaction, example, the transactions in root blockchain is not economically efficient. Number three is the Quarkchain network is also designed to support additional shards in an active network. Adding more shards is easy and fast. While users barely sense this, the users may feel faster processing of transactions if the network is congested before adding shards. Unlike many existing approaches that attempt to address a scalability problem by enhancing existing systems, the Quarkchain network is designed for scalability from the beginning, similar to its centralized counterpart. The Quarkchain network is developed according to the following important values: the usability, decentralization, and safety. So what's about the Quarkchain network technology? Number one is we have the two-layered blockchains. The Quarkchains consist of two layers of blockchains. We apply elastic sharding blockchains as the first layer and a root blockchain that confirms the blocks from the shards as the second layer. Number two is we have the market-driven collaborative mining. That means we designed a game theoretic framework for incentives where hash powers are incentivized to distribute evenly among shards. There are at least 50% of overall hash power allocated in the root chain to prevent double spending attack. Number three is we have horizontal scalability. Because a super full node can be extremely expensive when TPS goes high, we allow multiple honest nodes forming a cluster running as a super full node. Number four is we have the cross-shard transactions. Cross-shard transactions can be issued at any time and confirmed in minutes. The throughput of cross-shard transaction increases linearly as the number of shards increases. And number five is simple account management. There is only one account needed for all shards. All cryptocurrencies from different shards are stored in one smart wallet. Below are the Quarkchain competitors. As you can see, the Quarkchain has the highest TPS. That means, if you look at it, Bitcoin only has 4 TPS, Ethereum has only 10 TPS, The Visa has only 45,000 TPS, and the Alipay has only like 256,000 TPS, while the Quarkchain has a 1 million TPS. So we have here the token information of the Quarkchain. Token symbol is a QKC, token type is ERC20, ICO token price is 1 QKC is equivalent to 0.0221 USD or 0.00003 Ethereum. Fundraising goal is 20 million USD. Total tokens is 10 billion. Available for token sale is 20%. And whitelist, yes, know your customer is indeed needed, and the countries that cannot participate are Canada, China, Congo, Cuba, Ethiopia, Iran, Iraq, Libya, New Zealand, North Korea, Somalia, South Sudan, Sri Lanka, Syria, Tunisia, USA, and Yemen. There are some brilliant people who developed Quarkchain. The founder is Qi Zhu, which is a software engineer and an expert in high-performance systems, a former Googler and 15 years development experience, PhD from Georgia Institute of Technology. We also have Zhang Guangwang, a software engineer, has years of experience at Facebook, expert in large-scale distributed system with 6 years work experience at Facebook and Google, master in computer science from the University of Michigan. We also have Xiao Lima, a research scientist, a professor at GATech and IEEE fellow, a full professor at Georgia Tech, IEEE fellow. We also have Arun G. Podkey, an advisor, a winner of Benjamin Franklin Medal, a university distinguished professor, a Virginia Tech fellow of National Academy of Engineering, USA. We also have Bill Moore, an advisor and former president of the DSSD, a distinguished engineer at Sun Microsystems. Co-led the ZFS team, served as chief engineer for storage at Sun Microsystems, and a former president of DSSD, EMC fellow. So you see, Quarkchain is a blockchain that utilizes sharding to provide a high-capacity peer-to-peer transactional system. It will consist of two main layers: the sharding layer, which allows for high throughput by effectively distributing data, and the root layer, which serves to confirm the blocks of the first. Using this design, Quarkchain aims really to satisfy the trade-off between the three pillars of a blockchain, which are decentralization, security, and scalability. There will be nodes and clusters for mining on the Quarkchain platform. Clusters are multiple nodes forming a cluster running as a super full node. This way, supernodes can be formed without them being run by supercomputers. This will provide smaller players a competitive edge in mining. To know more about Quarkchain Network, please click the link below. Please subscribe this channel for more ICO reviews and crypto updates.